We live in an age of remarkable construction, skyscrapers, bridges and highways. Yet our modern roads seem fragile, cracking and crumbling within decades. Consider the roads we drive on every day. They're the arteries of our civilization, but they're constantly under siege from the elements. Potholes and repairs are a never-ending cycle. Why do our most advanced materials fail so quickly? Now, imagine a road in the mountains of China, built over 2,000 years ago, not of asphalt, but of earth. This ancient highway, the Qin Straight Road, has survived dynasties, armies and centuries of weather. It's a silent earthen ribbon that challenges everything we assume about durability. What did its builders know that we've forgotten? The answer isn't magic. It's in the soil beneath our feet. The Qin engineers didn't try to conquer nature. They worked with it. They understood that the greatest enemy of any road is the relentless power of the natural world. Their methods turn nature's forces into allies. In this story, we'll uncover the secrets of the Qin Straight Road, a marvel that puts modern infrastructure to shame. We'll see how its creators sterilized the earth, compacted it layer by layer, and designed a system where traffic helped maintain the road. This isn't just about an old road. It's a lesson in building for eternity. Our story begins in the 3rd century BCE with Qin Shi Huang, the first emperor of a unified China. He standardized currency, built the first Great Wall, and realized that roads were the true backbone of empire. His most ambitious project, the Zhidao, or Straight Road, a direct military highway stretching over 800 kilometers from Xianyang to the frontier. The terrain was brutal, plains, canyons, mountains. The emperor's order was absolute. The road must be as straight as an arrow, a symbol of his authority. For centuries, many thought the Straight Road was just a legend. But recent archaeology and satellite imagery have revealed its path, sections up to 60 meters wide, still visible today. The road wasn't paved with stone, but made almost entirely of earth. How did a dirt road survive 2 millennia of erosion and neglect? The answer: extraordinary engineering. The Qin weren't just digging a path. They were re-engineering the ground itself. Their deep understanding of soil, water and chemistry created a structure that has literally stood the test of time. The Straight Road is a silent monument to an empire's will. The Qin engineers' true adversary wasn't an army, it was nature itself. The earth is alive. Seeds, roots, insects and burrowing animals constantly threaten any road's foundation. Water is the ultimate enemy, seeping into cracks, freezing, expanding and eroding the ground. Rainwater flows, carrying away soil and undermining stability. Soft, shifting soil causes roads to sink. Unstable slopes risk landslides. The Qin builders faced all this without modern machinery or chemicals. Their tools were simple: fire, water and human labour. But their approach was revolutionary. They managed nature rather than fought it. Instead of brute force, they created a foundation so inhospitable to life and water that decay couldn't take hold. Their solutions were elegant: sterilize the soil, compact it, and design for resilience. They understood that lasting construction means working with natural systems, not against them. The result? A road that has endured centuries of nature's silent assault. The Qin engineers' wisdom was in seeing the road as part of a living landscape. Their methods were simple, but their insight was profound. They tricked nature into preserving their creation. The first step to a millennia-old road? Sterilize the ground. Qin engineers cleared the corridor and set the earth on fire, roasting the topsoil to kill seeds, roots and insects. This created a sterile barrier between the road and the living world below. Next came rammed earth construction. Workers built a wooden frame, filled it with thin layers of loose soil, and pounded each layer until it was rock hard. Layer by layer, the roadbed grew, each stratum compacted to squeeze out air and water. The result? A dense, stone-like structure, highly resistant to moisture and cracking. Water struggled to penetrate the tightly packed layers. This wasn't just a dirt path, it was engineered earth, built for permanence. The secret to the road's longevity was this multi-layered, compacted foundation. The road wasn't placed on the earth, it was forged from it. That's why it still endures. Modern roads wear out with traffic. The Qin road grew stronger. The secret? Standardized carts. Qin Shi Huang decreed all cart axles must be the same width. Every wheel followed the same tracks. On a poorly built road, this would create ruts. But on the Qin's super-compacted surface, it had the opposite effect. The wheels acted as rollers, further compacting and hardening the tracks. Each passing cart made the road denser and more resilient. The road was constantly maintained by its own traffic, a self-reinforcing system. The synergy between vehicle and road was intentional, not accidental. The Qin saw the road and its users as a single, evolving system. The emperor demanded a straight road, even through mountains. Without explosives, the Qin engineers used fire and water to shatter stone. They built bonfires against rock faces, then doused the hot stone with cold water, causing it to crack and spall. Slabs were cleared away, and the process repeated, slow but effective. Where cliffs blocked the way, they built gallery roads, wooden beams driven into the rock, planks laid across, creating a shelf over the abyss. These cliff-hanging roads were marvels of engineering and strategy. In retreat, the wooden planks could be burned, erasing the road and blocking pursuers. The Qin combined brute force with clever design, adapting to every obstacle. Their versatility was as impressive as their ambition. The straight road was both a feat of engineering and a tool of empire. It was built to endure and to defend. For bridges and walls, the Qin used a special mortar, one that's lasted centuries. The secret ingredient? Sticky rice. By mixing glutinous rice soup with lime, they created a composite mortar. The rice's amylopectin made the mortar stronger and more water-resistant. This sticky rice mortar absorbed shocks, bonded tightly, and resisted the elements. Structures built with it have survived earthquakes and floods. The innovation came from observation and experimentation, not theory. Sometimes the strongest solutions come from the simplest materials. For years, the route of the Qin Straight Road was debated. Then came LIDAR, laser mapping that reveals the land beneath trees and soil. Archaeologists used LIDAR to uncover the road's path, confirming ancient texts. The digital maps showed the road's unwavering line, cuttings and causeways. But there was a surprise. Modern computer algorithms, when asked to plot the optimal route, matched the Qin engineers' choices almost exactly. Without satellites or computers, the ancient builders found the best path. Their knowledge of the land was deep and precise. The straight road wasn't just straight, it was smart. The past and present met in the digital data, revealing timeless wisdom. The Qin's choices still impress today. The Qin Straight Road is more than an archaeological marvel. It's a lesson in longevity. Modern infrastructure is built for speed and short-term savings, not for the ages. The Qin built for eternity, choosing methods that favoured permanence. Their genius was holistic, sterilizing soil, compacting earth, using traffic to strengthen the road, and selecting routes with care. Every detail, from standardized carts to sticky rice mortar, was part of an integrated system. The lesson? Value long-term thinking. Are we building for future generations, or just creating problems for them? The Qin show us that sustainable solutions come from understanding and respecting nature. As we face the need for resilient infrastructure, the straight road offers a way forward. The past holds knowledge, not just stories. To build what lasts, we must build with intelligence, respect, and responsibility. The Qin Road whispers its lesson across the centuries. It's a legacy worth remembering and emulating. Gap 2s. The story of the Qin Straight Road reminds us that every path we build today shapes the world of tomorrow. If you found these ancient lessons inspiring, join our journey through history and innovation. Subscribe now to explore more timeless stories that still shape our lives. Visual. A stylized animation appears. A winding ancient road transforms into a modern highway. As the camera pulls back, a bright red subscribe button rises from the road, pulsing gently. Animated arrows and a bell icon highlight the button, inviting viewers to click. The channel logo slides in beside the button, and a friendly hand icon taps to subscribe, causing confetti to burst. Don't just watch history. Help us keep its lessons alive. Hit that subscribe button, and let's build a legacy together.